Hey, yo, what's up, people? It's your boy Foolish. Hey, I'm not sure if y'all have had a chance to check out 103.5 in the morning, Frank and Wanda on yesterday. They had Katt Williams on the show along with Red Grant and everything. If you haven't watched it, I'm going to show you a little snippet of it, some of the things that were talked about, and then I'm going to let you know what I think about them. And, y'all feel free to comment after this or whatever. I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all have seen it. Frank and Wanda asked Katt a lot of good questions when it comes to comedy and making Netflix specials and just comedy specials, period. And he had a whole lot to say. A lot was factual and on point and everything. But one of the things that came up was the whole, Tiffany Haddish's stardom and how she's taken off and, his feelings about her career and all that good stuff. So, yeah, he had a lot to say. He said no shade in there, but it's some very shady shit if I do say so myself. But I'm going to let y'all check.
What's your thoughts on Netflix? I mean, they're giving deals. Like we just heard Tiffany Haddish just got a deal as well. And I mean, they're opening up things to comics and, for them to open up a door like that. What are your honest thoughts about Netflix?
Well, everybody has to understand that Netflix doesn't have an opinion on stand-up comedy. They base what they pay you by the amount of ticket sales for your last tour. So Monique's last tour had 316,000 tickets. Therefore, that's what she got offered. My last tour had $2.4 million tickets. And so that's what the offer was.
Wow.
So if people understand that it's not personal.
Personal, right.
Then they could just,
I didn't know that,
for free, take their ass to work and get their numbers up. The fact of the matter is what makes a great comedy special is if 100 people talk at the same time that you talking, are you saying something different than them people are saying?
No.
Because if you are, then you deserve a special. And if you don't, you're going to find out you're not special. Because they're going to let you do your special, Gerard Carmichael, but nobody's going to watch it. They're going to let you be a star, Lil Rel, but you ugly. And white people don't believe in ugly stars. They think you have to be somebody that women want to sleep with and men want to be. But because we black, they say, oh, you don't even deserve that. So you get Kevin Hart, Lil Rel, Gerard Carmichael, all in a row, Hannibal Buress, just dudes that no woman would talk to in Lenox Mall, let alone you making them movie stars. Why? Because ain't nobody gonna sleep with them. You only got Tiffany Haddish. She been doing comedy since she was 16. You can't tell me your favorite Tiffany Haddish joke. Why? Because she ain't done a tour yet. She ain't done a special. She has not proven the ability to tell jokes back to back for an hour to nobody. And they already ready to down Monique and up somebody who has showed them Girls Trip. Did you think she wrote Girls Trip, goofball?
Right.
Or do you think that was already a script and they handed it to her? It's up to you, whatever you want to believe. I'm the introduction to Tiffany Haddish in the movie School Dance. The clip for School Dance has been seen more times than the movie has. That's just a fact.
But I'm just saying, Tiffany Haddish.
Ma'am, you could have had that role and everything that happened would have happened. 36 female black comedians that I know personally that I put on tour who have a hard time getting a chicken sandwich from Chick-fil-A after they headline 7 shows at a club for $2,500 a week.
But people like real, and that's why they like her.
Is that what they like?
They love real.
Because everybody's real then. So ghetto, when did that become marketable? Knock it off. They like her because she want to sleep with a white man. That's why the only thing she said was, I want to give it to Brad Pitt. The only thing before that in the movie with me is I slept with this white man and I got a white baby. She had a white husband for the 14 years she been doing comedy, and then all of a sudden divorced him, then said he abused her, then wrote a book, then said he didn't, and then now we're at Brad Pitt. So hey, you can say whatever you want. She said she got a disease for JJ. Don't nobody check for that. I support Linnell, Melanie Camacho, Miss Laura, all the people that got skipped over in the list between now and then. It's no shade to nobody.
So you see what I'm saying? I mean, like I said, he stated a lot of facts. Even the point where he was talking about all the specials that he's done and that he kind of foot the bill on or, produced himself or whatever without the white people's hand in it because, he didn't do it all himself. I'm sure he had some people, helped him with it. But and how he owns the rights to him and all that kind of stuff. That's great. You know, you say you've done 9 specials. You even threw out there that you've done 7 more than Richard Pryor and Martin Lawrence and all these people. You know what I'm saying? All these notable comedians. That was your route, Katt. That's what's up. You know, I commend you for that. As a person that likes to crack jokes and a self-proclaimed comedian, you know what I'm saying? Then, hey, I look up to guys like you. You know what I'm saying? You made your way. And for the way that you talked about the Tiffany Haddish situation, I feel like you dead ass wrong. You know what I'm saying? It's slick, disrespectful, and I understand you go to bat for the people that you roll with and everything, but where your talent lies and your route to startup is yours. So you can't, I don't knock anybody's hustle. So that's what you're doing. It's like, however she made it, that's her route. Like, you chose to do this independent stuff. I mean, Eddie Murphy only has 2 notable stand-ups out there. But you can't argue that Eddie Murphy ain't the most well-known comedian and top of the top after Richard Pryor out there. You can't put your name in that category, Katt. You funny, but you ain't on that level. And maybe it's because of your route. Now, everybody knows that in this industry, yes, the white people run that shit. You know, bruh, just because you kind of screwed up your career, and so now you're trying to make it seem like it's all hunky-dory on the other side. When these white folks was ready to fool with you, you couldn't stop doing nigga shit. So who fault is that? You got 19 felons that you slick bragging about, but saying that you never went to prison for, like that's your claim to fame. You must knew somebody too. I don't know no other niggas out there on the street that could get that many felonies and not be in the pen somewhere, Katt. So who you knew? You know what I'm saying? What white dick you was sucking? I'm just saying. Don't sit there and point the finger at other folks when you know that your career went a certain way and you could have did it another way, but you chose your route. All the drugs, all the dumb shit you was doing, that was a choice, which made you have to go the route you went. Shit, you know what I'm saying? You got to play the game sometime. Now, if you're not willing to play the game, then cool. If you feel like it's selling out and you make your money your way, hey, that's commendable, bro. But just because somebody else decides to do it this way, don't mean it's not right or it's the wrong way. Just because Tiffany Haddish hadn't done specials and been on in front of the audience for hours on hours telling jokes back to back to back, that may not be her niche. You know what I'm saying? L'Oreal, Melanie Camacho, all of them are very funny comedians. And I've seen Tiffany. I mean, you even said she's been doing comedy since 16. How can you not give her credit? I mean, like he basically saying Tiffany ain't paid her dues. You know what I'm saying? You've been doing it since you're 16 years old. Now I can see if you was going at somebody like Just Hilarious that, you know, just did this shit that I'm doing on camera, posting to social media and get up to try to do stand-up, but not really so great at it. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I haven't seen the show with her and L'Oreal, and L'Oreal is another one, you know what I'm saying, came out of nowhere. Whatever their path was, bro, they did that themselves. L'Oreal not that funny either. You know what I'm saying? But this is the kicker, Katt. Everybody is not great at stand-up. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can't get in front of a crowd and tell great jokes back to back and set off an audience. That is a talent that has to be respected. You know what I'm saying? I look to try to do it one day. I don't know how good I'm going to be at that. You know what I'm saying? I'm funny in situations. I'm funny. I'm just a naturally funny person, but that don't mean it's going to translate into on the stage. Just like Tiffany Haddish and different people and everything, they may be funnier in like sitcom type situations and movies and stuff like that. Like the people that you named, Melanie Camacho, L'Oreal, they not great actors. They can't get a script and really turn it into what it should be. Tiffany did that. Tiffany is a good actor. Maybe that's the difference, Katt. When you get into the industry with these white folks, that's what they need. That's what they're looking for. Yeah, your look is big. Tiffany is a nice looking lady. Hey, I mean, you can't knock her for how she looks. That's not, she can't change that. Melanie Camacho can't change that she's a dark-skinned lady and not so attractive, but she's funny. L'Oreal, we ain't gonna go there. But you got to find where you fit. You know what I'm saying? And make it happen. Tiffany has found her fit in making it happen. The fact that she got a script that sometimes, you know, you feel like that script was made for you. You know what I'm saying? Whoever wrote this script Tiffany Haddish wasn't the only person who stood in front of them and read their script and tried to put their selves into that. That's what you do with a script. You take it and you make it yours. So they may have wrote these jokes, but I guarantee you some of the stuff that Tiffany said is all Tiffany. And that's what people took on and absorbed and felt her because it was real her. She brought, yes, she ghetto. Yes, she slick hood and all this stuff, but she ain't never lied about that. That's how her and Cardi B took off this year because of their realness. So however many white men she done fuck, if she loves screwing white men, if that's her thing. It is what it is. I don't see you talking about Zoe Saldana. That's all she screwed with. So, she found her way. You said, your network, you say that the Pimp Chronicles have grossed about $24 million or whatever, but you worth $10 million. Some say 5 to 10. So if you kept the white folks out and that's still your net worth after all these years, you're 47 years old. Tiffany Haddish kind of boomed this year. She's only worth $2 million, but that's great for her. Let that woman eat. You know what I'm saying? Bruh, it ain't like, she's popular right now. You got to hit it when it's on. You know what I'm saying? I know. What do I know? You know what I'm saying? All I am is a nigga with jokes with a camera phone that's talking about your ass right now. And see, you went in on Wanda, you know what I'm saying? Because, she tried it. And you can't go at it with a damn fool without all your facts and everything. Like she was talking about you in prison. Yeah, prison, jail, two different things. You can get your little ass screwed in either one of them, though. Little bitty nigga. So if it had been me, I would have talked about how a 12-year-old bodied your ass up on a soccer field. You know what I'm saying? And left you over there about crying and shit with your thumb in your mouth trying to talk shit about the boy. Yeah, you and your little perm and all that kind of stuff, trying to diss the girl talking about a damn wig. She went there and fucked up and everything. I would have did your ass. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. Like I said, it was funny. He went in on him. But the Tiffany Haddish thing, bro, you dead wrong. And if you so going to bat and doing independent stuff and believe in L'Oreal and Melanie Camacho, how about you pilot a little sitcom starring them, Red and all of them, all your people, you know what I'm saying? Shoot a pilot and send it to, if you don't want to deal with the white folks, send it to Tyler. See if Tyler Perry think about it. Do something like that, bro, but don't knock nobody else's route to fame and fortune and all that kind of stuff. If they sold their damn soul to the devil, hey, I don't believe in that. But that's what they did, and that's their path, and they making money. Be proud of the girl. You know what I'm saying? How can you speak out two sides of your mouth saying, oh, I love Tiffany, but you pulled a Donald Trump and was like, I put Tiffany on with school dance and everything. The damn clips from what you was in did better than the movies, what you slick trying to say and everything. Bro, you don't do that, man. Let that woman, let her shine. What she do to you? Anyway.